Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. Now, looks like it's time to get ready for the preseason of the Manufacturers Series 2019 series on round 1. So, looks like this is going to be quite excellent. This is going to be prepared for having a lot of competition since the test season is definitely going on so far. So, looks like this might be able to have a recommend manufacturers to select. So, looks like this will be able to have 3-point race entry rooms that might be able to get started for. So right now, looks like this will be able to have the race on Kyoto Driving Park. Yamagita+Miyabi will be able to have 7 laps for this race. So luckily, this will be able to have Group 3 for today's event on this round. So this might be able to get started. Now, looks like this might be able to have a balance of performance by recommend, because I hope I just definitely did enjoying for the Manufacturer Series from the test season is definitely going on for. So, looks like this will be quite ready to go to get started for this first round of the race after taking a long time of taking long breaks, and then looks like this will be able to have to get ready for a competition like everything like never before. So looks like this will be able to have the loading up soon, and luckily this might be able to have to be prepared for this race. So I hope this is gonna get very tougher to do, a lot more practice to do. So maybe this will be quite good to be able to have a lot of traction controls that might be needed to put on for. So maybe the racing medium tires might be quite given to recommend that might be able to use it for it. So I know that this is going to be a tough race that might begin. So looks like this might be have to do whatever we can. Now, good thing I'm just using the Chevrolet Corvette T7 Group 3 with my very own library design. So this is going to be quite very good to get started for the Manufacturer Series to begin this race. So this is going to have to take a lot more importance to be able to keep practicing for this race. This is going to be quite very challenging and very skillful that might be able to get ready for this race, because this one is very tough and very competitive, so we might be able to do the best behavior we can. So there's a lot of best moments in the Gran Turismo World Tour, so this is definitely quite very enjoyable that this is going to be the best moment to be able to enjoy this race. So it is going to be quite very challenging to see all the moments that we just definitely enjoying watching for it. So looks like I hope that this is going to be able to have to do a lot more best we can, and then this is going to be a very important challenging that we might be able to get ready for. So maybe having a lot of hard moments to see during this race. So looks like this is going to have to take a lot more chances that we might be able to have to keep supporting with one of our favorite manufacturers for this race, and this is going to get a lot more challenging that we might need to have a lot of skills to increase our SR rating to avoid making mistakes. But it's going to be a little bit harder to be able to understand, because giving a lot more better ways to see how other players are definitely quite comfortable up for it. So we'll make sure we might be able to try better, so we might be able to avoid any contact for having a lot of mistakes that we might be able to keep trying for. But it's going to be a lot of more players that have a lot of skills with some good speed and challenges that might be able to keep it up on it. Now, looks like this is going to get a lot more better skills to be able to keep it up, and then this might be able to have to do a lot more practice. We'll be able to do it much better. So I hope that this will be able to have a balance of performance by recommend to be able to use. So no settings required, just only for traction controls and tires to be able to use. So this might be able to have to get a good chance to see which one is going to be the fastest for this event. We'll have to see it, and we'll have to make sure that the last place drivers will be able to be going back to do some more training to be able to keep trying for it. Now, looks like this will going in to take another hot lap for this race to begin. Just gonna have to keep it in on that first turn, slide it in, constantly in for it. Now, looks like this is gonna be a very good hard challenge that we might be able to have to do our best. So, whenever you're gonna have to choose a manufacturer for choose race cars whenever you like to choose, because this is definitely able to have a good chance to be able to get ready for a competition to begin with. So, looks like taking a lot of qualifying is important, so we'll make sure that this is going to have to take a lot of fast laps, that we might be able to take a good hot lap whenever we can to do a lot more training to begin. Okay, going in, get that throttle launched up. Okay, looks like going down for 4 minutes, so this wheel might be becoming better for us. Alright, got this coming in by 2. So this wheel is going in to be able to keep it nice and steady and keep it well focused on it. That's very nice. Okay, gonna have to have that double cone on the right. That wheel might be able to have to give a good signal point. That wheel might be making the main cue. Okay, coming in for it, so it's gonna have to take a lot more chances to do a lot more turns. We'll keep it going through. Just gonna have to keep it steady and then stay on the 2-second gap range. That wheel might be needed for it, because this wheel might be taken to the nice fast record. That wheel might be able to get moved up and then get a good grip where it might be able to keep on going for it. So luckily, if I could probably have to take one chance at this to avoid having a lot more penalty contact, this wheel's gonna have to take a lot more risk to be able to do it much better for it. Whenever I have to do it, this is gonna have to take a lot more fast runs to be able to do the rush for it. Okay, third lap is definitely now entering in, so this wheel might be able to do my best to be able to have to get a good hot lap to be able to have to keep off for it. So, I hope that this is going to be quite good to see what's next on the Gran Turismo World Tour after Paris. So, looks like we're about to be able to get ready to do it on New York for having a next good competition that we might be able to get started for. So this is going to be quite very good to be able to have the same places that Will might be able to get started for one excellent FIA GT championship. It is going to be quite giving a good opportunity to be able to explore, but it is very competitive that Will might be able to see which one of the players is going to be the most, has got a lot of skills with using any cars they got. So this wheel might be able to keep trying, and then this wheel might keep becoming better for it. So even forgot about the mention because about the Red Bull at 2014 Street Series is definitely might be able to use in the Nation Series. Well, the Nations Cup is definitely quite very good for X2014 cars, but all that good library styles might be able to use it. So later on, they put it into the GT League. So this wheel might be quite very good to be able to see how the competition turn out well, just like the online event. But maybe this is definitely quite a good idea for the X2014 standard race when you brought it in for it. So this will make sure to have all of us to be able to get ready to use with any Red Bull X2014 standards where we might be able to go for. Okay, looks like this is going to get a little bit shorter on the gap. Okay, push it in, stay on it. Inside onto the turn to the apex. We might get a good chance at this. 30 seconds left remaining, and I hope that this is going to be it for the third lap of the course, so it looks like this wheel might be prepared. Okay, giving a lot more skillful handling skills to be able to have a lot more performance to do it. So, looks like call it for having a 3-lap training for only one moment. So, looks like this will be prepared for a qualifying round that Will might be able to get started. So, I hope this might be able to have to do a lot more cornering skills that might be able to use it for. So, gonna make sure because this is going to be able to have to start out for the racing event on round 1 that will might be begin. So, looks like time over, and then this will be prepared for the match. So, I hope that this is going to be joining in session, and then this is going to be quite very excellent. Okay, everyone is in by using different manufacturer is definitely joining in for this race. So I hope 20 racers are now definitely quite joining in to be able to have a good... Looks like I just definitely finally made it in 3rd place for giving the start. Now, looks like this will be quite very good thing for sure. So looks like gonna have to do qualifying first, and then the race will about to begin. So this will might be able to have to get a lot more improvements on the SR ratings, because all of them on the left is going to be the driver rating Bs, and the other row on the right is going to be able to have driver rating Cs who might be able to do it. Okay, looks like let's go and get ready for a warm-up. Just gonna make sure to have everyone is now in the pits. So looks like they brought the libraries is now ready to go. So looks like time to go pit out, and then this will might be keep it up, do a lot more excellent handling skills to do it better. It's very good to be able to have to bring their own libraries to the event, so this is going to be quite very official, and also other types of teams is definitely might be quite coming in to support it for it. So looks like this is going to be quite very excellent for a UPRS library is going to be able to serve united as one for racing, and this will might be quite very excellent to be able to race on the Kyoto driving cars. Miyabi and Yamagita will be able to do a lot more better for it. Okay, just gonna have to have a nice clean race. So looks like we might be able to do a lot more warm-up skills that we might be able to begin. This will might be able to get a lot more better to be able to have to get a good improvement skills, and also might be able to have to get a lot more cornering stability that will might be able to do a lot more better for. 30 seconds to warm-up end. This will might be able to try to keep up on it. Okay, let's have a good race. So it looks like we'll make sure that we'll might be able to do a lot more better to keep it up on it. Alright, here we go. So looks like this will might be able to have to head back to the pits until the qualifying begins. Oh man. Well, in this competition, this wheel might be able to have bumper damage, so we might be able to have to be very careful. So we might be able to have to be cautious. Okay, looks like it's time for a 10-minute qualifier. We'll be able to get started. So, looks like the first two will be able to get started for this race. Then, here we go. Now, looks like I'm on second place to be able to go for one start at a time for it. Because this wheel might be able to have to make way for one UPRS library to be able to have to get a good chance for first place or taking a pole position by the start. So, looks like I had to catch up to CNF for no one to boot us. It's definitely quite getting a good start for using the CR Super Racing concept. Just gonna have to take a lot more runs that will might be able to keep catching up on it. Okay, just gonna have to do a lot more better to avoid making contact. Okay, almost there. Just gonna keep up and do a lot more better to take a lot of skillful turns. Always gonna have a green SR rating will improve much better, so this is gonna have to take a lot of competitive skills to be able to reach up on it. Okay, watch it, stay focused. This will might be able to have the yellow penalty line at the main checkpoint landmark. Perfect throttle, and then this wheel might be able to go in for. not even a scratch, and now just gonna have to keep trying. This will make it go better for us. Okay, just gonna have to keep trying until this wheel might be able to stay on the inside of the apex. Will might give a good work on the advantage. Okay, so let's switch it into one, so this wheel might make it better for us. Okay, here we go. Qualifying time starts right now. Hope this wheel might be able to get a lot good maintained stability control. That wheel might be able to use it for it. Traction control always gonna have to make a good follow up guidelines. That wheel might be able to make it go faster and better. Okay, increasing the ratings will go faster and keep it up. Okay, better have to make a good aim on the apex on that turn. Will might be able to go better for it. Okay, keep it up. Now going back in onto the Miyabi track. And give that perfect throttle. We'll go on to the short straight. Good. Just keep focusing on the first place opponent whenever this is going to have to take a lot more chance to do it. Alright, always keep going with the SR rating increased by the green. Then this wheel goes a little bit much better to slow it up, and this will keep it going for it. Kind of say that this is going to be a good race, and then this is going to have to take a lot more better to do a lot more concentration to go better for it. Oh man, can't believe it, CNS almost had it. He's just about to get himself for one good pole position lap. I can't believe it, he almost had it because he needs to be able to keep it up. Just stay focused, ENF. You almost had it, but this is going to be your first place pole position, so this is going to be quite very tougher to do it. Okay, so looks like I definitely took the head start on the qualifying lap. That's very good. And looks like Turismo_first is taking the first place, so he'll be able to go first. So, looks like I had to beat his qualifying time, so this wheel might be able to do my best. Alright. Only got 4 minutes left, so looks like still got a lot more time to do, and this will also to keep trying. So, luckily, it might be able to get a good chance to do it on this run. That might be quite even a good choice to be able to beat the fast lap that might be able to take. Now, looks like this is going to be the only way to be able to go in for it. So, always going to have to check on the tire mark whenever there's a problem might be needed for it. So, go completely slowly for it. Okay, so if everything's going well for it, and I hope that this wheel might be able to have to get started out on 4th place, so maybe 5th place wheel might be able to go in for 6th place. That might be needed to do a lot more work. Okay, just gonna keep checking on the players to see how they do well. So, if possible, this might be able to go into the pit instantly. So, kind of say that this is going to be able to have to keep a good check eye on to the tires. So, this wheel might get better for it. Okay, so looks like one player just left the room, so he might be able to try again some other time for this day. Alright, so let's go into the pits. So it looks like this might be the perfect way to change tires. Okay, let's go for medium, and then this wheel might need to have a no refuel, so this is going to be a qualifying round to begin. Okay, this one's going in for it. Then new fresh tires is on the way. Okay, blue flag is now coming in for it, but luckily I was going to be able to do 6th place, so right now 7th place is going to have to do a lot more better. Alright, so looks like under 2 seconds might be able to have to take a lot more skills to be able to do it. So luckily 7 laps on the merge track is going to be quite much better to do it. So it's going to be quite very good to be able to have to do a lot more skills to be able to keep catching up on it. Okay, 1 minute and 40 seconds left. So looks like this is going to have to do a lot better for it. And also a little bit problem. So this wheel might be able to be very careful before you're entering on the Miyabi track layout. Well, man, sorry about that, didn't see that coming. Yeah, better to make sure whenever you're able to going in on the inside of the turn, always gonna have to watch out on other opponents whenever they're gonna going in for. This might be giving a one close example during this race. Okay, so looks like qualifying round is going to be over soon, so it looks like we might be able to get ready. Okay, looks like this is going to be a little bit embarrassing to see it. Well, maybe at the Miyabi course track, of course it is. Now, looks like this is going to be it. So looks like I'm going to be on 7th place to begin this race. So this wheel might be able to go in and I hope I might be ready. So this will be able to get going until this wheel might be able to finishing up until the qualifying time has ended. And I hope that this will be ready to go, and then let's go for it. Okay, so giving one extra time that might be needed to go for it. So looks like still got enough time that might be able to go a little bit much faster for us. Right, so this wheel might be able to have a little bit much check on the red. This wheel might be able to do a lot better for us. Okay, so this will stay on it. Just gonna have to do it right until still only got 2 minutes left. So this will be okay. That could be a one tactical thing that will be able to do a little bit more tricky skills to be able to keep it up on it. Okay, looks like yellow flag called in for it. Just gonna have to proceed. Always gonna have to double check on it. Looks like it's going to be on 9th place, so I had to be ready to take a lot more practicing skills to be able to go in for. Okay, looks like Turismo scores first, just definitely takes a new fast lap time. Kind of keep it up, and then this will also have to take a lot more skillful turns to be able to go at it. Hope everyone is finishing the qualifying time. Others are still running around on the track. Just gonna have to do a lot more skills to be able to do better for it. Right, just gonna have to take one shot at this. Almost, but not yet almost. But, time to get ready. So, looks like I'm on 9th place, so let's go for it. I hope I might be ready to take on 2 GR Super Racing Concept and 911 RSRs and even 4 GT, 4C and Audi R8s. It's definitely quite very good to get prepared. So, everybody's doing okay, so the other 3 has penalty marks, so maybe 4 at least. Okay, qualifying complete, so let's go and get ready to race, and then this is going to be quite very good to get started for this race, and I hope this is going to be quite giving the dramatic moment for this part. Now, I hope this might be better to be able to change into racing hard tires. And also giving one thing for sure, so everything is started out differently separately on driver rating B and C, so this will be quite very good to get started for this race. So whenever you're going to have to choose the tires, so this wheel might be quite available to use. So I hope that this wheel might be able to have to get one shot at this, because they did a lot of good runs until this wheel might be prepared for one good excellent race. So let's go and get started, and then let's see how it turns out to get prepared for this awesome race. Yep, that was a good times for a fast run. So here we go. Alright, that was a good dramatic cutscene and awesome inspirational. So, looks like let's begin with the names and cars. So, let's get started, you guys. This is the moment you've been waiting for. So, first up is Turismo_Perez with the Alfa Romeo 4C. Second is CM Murinov with the Porsche 911 RSR. Third place is Dylan Quinn with the GR Super Racing Concept. And CNF_Noah with a GR Super Racing Concept, and Simco 2009 with a Porsche 911 RSR. In the 6th place is Dreamfast 0086 with a Porsche 911 RSR. 7th place is Jedikai 420 with the Audi R8 LMS. 8th place is Jaybird 957 with a Ford GT LM Spec 2 test car. And 9th place over here is me with my very own custom library Corvette C7. 10th place is Phoenix 1183 for the Porsche 911. 11th place is Drypron HOS with the Ford Mustang Group 3. 12th place is Years 3420 with the BMW M3. 13th place is Grayson Bix 59. 14th place is Jaywalkin 619 with a Nissan GTR. 15th place is Sherpoy Artery with the Alfa Romeo 4C. 16th place is Speedy Tisking with a Toyota FT1. 17th place is Hart AS1 with a Chevy Corvette C7. And the last place is Ilkilla 56 for the Porsche 911 RSR. And now, looks like it's 18 drivers, and now looks like this is going to be prepared for having a one excellent 7-lap race, ladies and gentlemen. And then the rolling start is about to begin, so this wheel might be able to have a foot cam view we'll be able to turn on for, because this race is only just for the beginning for a pre-race series on the manufacturer series. And here we go. Let's make a green light for go. The engines are just roaring, and now this is going to take a lot more rush to be able to keep up for it. Now, looks like this is going to have to take a lot of excellent opportunities, might be keep coming in for, but this is going to have to take a lot of moments to be able to take a lot of concentration. Oh man, that was a nasty one. That almost slammed into me. Well, looks like going to have to keep trying, but this is going to have to take a lot more chance to recover. But this is going to be a one-part start to be able to keep up for it. Now, looks like this is going to have to take a lot more practice for it. But it is definitely different like the Gran Turismo World Tour event. But everybody is trying to keep up for it, so they just really want to be prepared. Now, looks like the rest of them are about to be heading in to head out on the Yamagita track and then moving on to the Miyabi course layout. But this is going to take a lot of hard race to be able to going in for. Practice makes perfect, but always going to have to be careful whenever there's a car is having a little bit technical difficulty. Oh man, I almost had it because that almost slammed in for having a little collision for it. This is going to be quite tougher to be able to go at it, but this might be a lot of racing hard moments to be able to catch up for it. CS Minov is definitely in the lead, so looks like he's about to keep going, and then this wheel might be able to going in to make a one excellent first place win. But this is going to be a difficult race, so we might be able to have to keep concentrated and keep it well focused. Because this race is going to be quite very difficult with all of our scraper manufacturer is going to be quite turned out to be able to have a close battle to be able to keep it up on it. Now, looks like I'm on the 14th place, so this wheel might be able to keep up with the SR rating increase. We'll get a good improvement. We'll also do a lot more focus. Okay, just gonna have to take a little bit nice and easy and then keep it a little bit maintained. Also, the less SR wheel might be able to come for less. Okay, seems like having a little bit trouble going on for it. Just keep it well behaved and then keep going. So try not to make any more mistakes because this is going to get a lot more effort to try to keep up on it. Okay, looks like only 3 cars I just definitely saw might be keep coming in for it. Looks like a struggle is definitely quite giving a little bit time for a little tug of war. Okay, looks like, oh man, that was a slam. That's gonna leave a mark. I can't believe it. Oh man, he forgot to be able to put on the brake on. Okay, bad news is, folks, so it looks like a penalty just definitely keep coming in for it. Just gonna have to take a lot of communication to be able to put the hazard lights turn on whenever there's a progress will be recovered going on for. Takes a lot of drama and takes a lot of problem might be able to keep coming in for it. Now, looks like this is going to be a little bit messy race, so might be able to have to do a lot better. And okay, just trying to save Jaywalking 619 problem, so looks like he might be able to keep up on it. Don't worry, I'm just trying to save you because always going to have to help a player out. Be able to have to keep a well-maintained control. Now, looks like this is definitely time for calling in to slow down the penalty, so this will force to slow down, then get a little bit quick recovery, and then goes back on the run again. Now, looks like this is a terrifying race because they just really want to win. Now, looks like Turismo is definitely in 18th place, so it looks like he's about to be able to try to keep up, man. Now, looks like this is going to have to do a lot more better, and then looks like Tripon HOS is definitely trying to be able to get back on the run, so looks like giving a little bit technical problems with the Ford Mustang Group 3 could be able to try to keep up on it. Now, looks like this is going to be a one challenging race that might be able to keep up on it. Now, looks like things about to get a little bit challenging for tougher opponents who really want to be able to catch up to the top lead. And it looks like having a lot of car bumps has definitely become the problem. Now, looks like this one might be able to keep a little bit much focusing on, see how the other two are taking a lot more time to do concentration and well focused. Oh, there it is. That could be the hard part. That could be the hard part that we just don't want to get ourselves crashed. And looks like there's another one might be able to try to keep it up. Just hang in there, Chef Boy Artie. You almost got it. Keep it well controlled and give yourself the proof. Okay, even so, he just definitely might be able to have a better alternate way to get in besides the inside turn. Well, he did the right thing. He did pretty good. Now, looks like this is going to take a lot more better to be able to continue on the third lap. Might be able to go better. Now, looks like this is going to take a lot more technique skills to be able to keep going at it. Okay, very good, impressive turn. So this wheel might be keep coming better for it. Then here it comes. Just going to make the steam to be able to take one attempt overtake pass. Keep on pacing. Stay maintained. Will also to get a good car. Will also to get a good, well-controlled balance of it. Now, looks like 25-second gap. It might be keep coming on for it. DNF is definitely into the pits, followed by Preseason as well. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have a good time to be able to go in. Different drivers will be taking in by the current lead. And Yamagita 2009 is in the lead by first place, so he's probably able to keep going at it. So he just did pretty well. Might be able to go stronger and then go faster for it. Now, looks like currently in 12th place, and then followed by 13th. So this wheel might be able to keep going stronger. We'll be able to go faster for it. Where are they going to go now? Now, looks like the fourth lap is going to be continuous to be able to get a little bit semi-halfway there, because the other racers are still trying to keep up for having a one good race. That wheel might be able to do it. Always going to have to stay pro, and always going to have to keep a lot more excellent skills. We might be able to go at it. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have to see for it. BDT King is now definitely in 11th place, so it looks like Green Bass is definitely able to keep going. So it looks like he's definitely able to try to do a lot of better ways to go in to take the overtake. Okay, now looks like taking in the Miyabi course layout might be able to go a little bit better so you can see it. Then looks like taking on that long flying corner will be able to go at it. Okay, Green Bass almost tried to take on that hairpin corner. That might be able to come closer, and then stay at it, and then he almost had it, because this is going to get a lot more cover to be able to have to do a lot more traps, or I might be able to keep coming in for it. Now, taking a little bit sub-gap distance will be able to do a lot better for it. So, looks like this might be the perfect way to going into the pit stop, so this wheel might be able to get a lot more better to be able to change tires. That wheel might be able to get a good method ways to go at it. Now, looks like this will be the good time, so I might be able to head on over to the pits. So this will also, to change tires, will make it go faster and better. We'll be able to keep going at it. Now, looks like let's going in and then let's change the different tires. We'll be able to have a lot more chance to do. Now, looks like Phoenix 1183 is in the lead, followed by Years 3420, followed by CS Manop is definitely able to keep going at it for it. So, looks like the top three is definitely might be able to have to get a lot more better to go strong enough on it. Now, looks like I'm back on the run, and then this will keep trying until this will get a lot more better to increase the SR rating. Will also to keep on higher, will make its way to be able to make a better driver rating to go faster. Now, looks like Racing Fix 59 is in 15th place. Just going to be able to keep on trying for it. So this is going to get a lot of excitement that we might be able to keep going for it. Because Racing Talents for competition on the manufacturer series will take a lot of pre-race practice. We'll be able to get started in for. Now, looks like just going to keep going in. Wait for Racing Fix 59. We might be able to have a lot more excellent turns to be able to go at it. Very good on that apex. You did pretty well. You did a lot of good improvements that will might be able to get you up on the SR rating. Alright, this is going to get a little bit coming in the hot zone, folks. So looks like this is going to have to take a lot more turns. We'll be able to have to keep a little bit much strapped in for it. It's going to take a while to be able to try to keep up, or taking a lot of more struggle pace. We'll go at it. Okay, here we go. This will keep coming in for it. Now, looks like change up the traction control, so looks like it's getting there almost at the end of the race. Right? Gonna get a little bit much faster and better to keep it up for it, and looks like Drivon HOS is definitely in 14th place. He did a lot more better to be able to keep up on it. Just gonna have to keep a little bit much ball up on the lead signal, just like falling to a firelight might be able to get better for. Right, so he's in the pits. Just gonna have to change tires and refuel, so this might be able to keep going for. Now, looks like the 6th lap is getting there, almost one more lap remaining, because things about to get a little bit much competitive for it. So looks like CNF is definitely back in 1st place. Now, looks like a few other drivers are definitely able to try to keep up on it, because this rule might be able to check on the race result grid that rule might be able to show on the list while racing in for. And looks like I might be able to keep coming in. Overtake on Racing Fix is definitely quite coming in for. 14th place for the United Defensive Reformation Service to be able to keep catching up for it. So this will make it go faster and better. Okay, looks like Racing Fix is definitely might be able to have a good polite excuse. I'll just have to slow down. Okay, keep coming in. Then giving one good pass will make it go faster and better in for it. Now, looks like this is going to get a lot more easier to be able to have to check the tire stats that might be able to go at it. Now, looks like me and Racing Fix 59 is definitely might be able to have to take a lot more better to be able to take the battle for 14th place, because this is going to take a lot more better to be able to have a lot of handling and acceleration. Will also to save up for the speed, will make be able to keep catching up on it. Now, looks like this is going to get a little bit much better to be able to have excellent improvement turns. We'll be able to go straight to it, because this might be able to have to get a little bit much careful for it. There's Chef Boy Hardy is definitely in 13th place. Now, looks like keep coming in a little bit shorter for it. Racing Fix is definitely able to make an attempted overtake on the final turn. Okay, looks like the rest of them on the half is definitely made it to the final lap of the race, and then this will be able to keep at it. Here we go. 7th lap, and this is it, because race 1 is going to be finished over soon. So this will be, we have to keep trying until this will might get better for it. Almost there, just gonna have to keep it up until this will might be able to get an excitement improvement turns. We'll go straight to it. There's that boy Artie is definitely in 12th place. Just gonna have to go in, take a lot more challenging skills to be able to make one attempt overtake. There you go. Just gonna make one excellent charge boost. And looks like Little Killer 56 comes in to crash the party. He did a lot of good timing to be making his arrival. He did very good to be able to see how two opponents are definitely able to battle out for. Now, looks like this is going to be able to get closer for it. Now, looks like continuing on to overtake Chef Boyardee might be able to keep coming better. Almost, and looks like definitely taking in for it, so he almost had it. Now, Harp GR1 is definitely might be able to take a lot more time to do a little bit slow recovery for taking a mistaken turn. Now, looks like this is going to get coming in for it. Now, looks like I had to keep it much careful and keep it well focused. Take a few more corners left until this will be it. Almost there, just gonna have to keep maintaining the pace. So it looks like it's only down for a minute left until the race is over. So looks like CNF has won the race, so this is gonna be quite very good to see how he did pretty well for racing in the Manufacturer Series. Now, looks like this is going to be quite coming in for it, to just try to be able to get a good slow down rate. Then, looks like all the other remaining racers have definitely come at last, and then looks like proceed over to the finish line. We'll be able to have earnings in by coming out of the results. But man, this race is going to be quite very tougher to see it. So, looks like I definitely want to say congratulations, CNF _ Noen Busa. You did a good job for using the GR Super Racing concept that might be able to get you started out for having a lot more competition race that might be able to get you on the top ranks. So, looks like the results has definitely made confirmed. So, looks like this is going to be quite very good to see it. Now, looks like this is going to be a lot of more ways to be able to keep up on it. So, looks like I just definitely received 202 points, so that might be quite good to be able to keep up. Now, looks like giving some earnings might be quite coming in for us, so this will be quite very well done for this race. Now, that was excited, and that was a lot of hard work for this race. Now, looks like this will be able to have to save this replay, so looks like it's running out of milk. I have definitely might need it soon in for. So, all of us did pretty well for increasing the driver ratings, might be able to keep up, so no red mark needed, just only for the blue. So, looks like this is going to be quite excellent to be able to keep it up for this race, so looks like that's the end of round 1 of this race, so looks like this might be quite continuing on over to the next race. So, looks like this is going to be quite good to be able to have to do a lot more better to be able to keep up the SR ratings. Will also to do a lot better. So, well, maybe CS Manop is definitely saying for it. Well, we might be able to keep trying for this race, so we might be able to have common sense, because this might be quite coming well for it. Now, looks like just gonna have to say to congratulate to CNF, so he did pretty well. Well, I can't say that video going to PlayStation, they said people taking people out, well, we'll make sure that we'll have to take a lot of fast behavior. Well, it may be might be able to save it for it. So, well, should be in first or second place. Well, it might be sure for it. Okay, looks like he finally thanking me for doing a good job for this race. So looks like CNF will be able to have to keep trying, folks, because this is all about having a lot of concentration to keep it a lot more focused. So this will also to do a lot more improvements that will also to keep up for it. So looks like taking a lot more chat time that we might be able to have a little bit moments until this session will be in. Now looks like this will be able to have to do a lot more results that we'll be able to keep checking in for it. Because I kind of say, I just really enjoying having the test season is definitely quite coming well for. So this will also have to do a lot more better to be able to keep up for it. Now, I'll just make sure this will have to leave the session, and then this will be able to do a lot more better to go in for. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have to do a lot more better because round 1 of the race of the Manufacturer Series is definitely a job well done. So for once that this will be able to have a lot more better to be able to keep up on this race. So maybe if I could probably able to get started on the Nations Cup. So, well, it's currently on round 11, so maybe it'll be able to do a lot better to be able to keep racing on round 1. So looks like that was a lot of good time to be able to have to race on the Manufacturer Series. So this time, this will also have to keep racing until the next day, or maybe a few days until it'll be able to be scheduled for the next round of the race. So here we go for the reward challenge. Has definitely done so well. So let's just gonna have to go with G9 aluminum metallic to be purchased. And then this will might be quite coming in to be able to have to keep going until the next round for it. So maybe this will be able to have to use my library design to be able to use for the Manufacturer Series. So looks like I just definitely add a title as the Gran Turismo Championships. So maybe this is definitely putting in on the decal where the cursor point was definitely pointing at. So that's where the Manufacturer Series is definitely quite going in to get started for. So looks like I'll just have to be ready to go to start for the next round of the Manufacturer Series. So this might be able to have to wait until this will begin. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for reaching up on 100 subscriber goal, and please leave a like and comment and notification for latest uploads, and don't forget the links on the description down below if you really want to see more. So I'll be seeing you guys next time to continuing on in GT Sports on the Manufacturer Series, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.